Hi, today I'm going to be talking about file upload vulnerabilities, how do those vulnerabilities arise, how to spot it on code, and how to mitigate it. First, I'm going to create my virus that I'm going to be using for testing this app. I'm going to hit Command space. I'm going to search for Automator. Here I have it. I'm going to click on Application, choose. I'm going to search for Shell. Run shell script, and I'm gonna run a simple command. Open a calculator. Go to File, Save, Resume, Application on the desktop, Save. That's my app. I'm gonna select it, hit Command I, and I can see the specifications of it. I'm gonna copy this image. I'm gonna click on my resume icon and I'm gonna paste the image. I can close it, and in here I have my app that looks like a legit resume, and when I execute it, I open my calculator. Now I could start a reverse TCP connection to my malicious server, whatever, but this is just for a demonstration. Our virus is done. I'm gonna close all of this, and I'm gonna start developing my app. So you know the drill, open the terminal, and I'm gonna run .NET new MVC, and name's gonna be LFI. My app is open on Visual Studio Code. I'm gonna go to Views, Home, index.cshtml, open it. Basically, that's gonna be my front end, a simple form where I'm gonna upload my resume. Now I'm gonna write the endpoint where this form is being submitted to. I'm gonna go to Controllers, Home Controller, and here I have it, a simple endpoint that doesn't perform any security checks and blindly stores the files uploaded locally. I'm gonna run my app. I'm gonna go to Terminal, New Terminal, .NET watch run, and here I have it. My app is live. Now, if you remember correctly, I can only upload PDFs, docs, or docx type files. But if I go to Inspect, and I can inspect my form, I can see that I have this accept attribute in here. But remember, the front end is not part of your security framework. I can simply remove it. And now, let me upload a file. I'm gonna upload the virus that we generated before. Seems that I don't get an error. If I upload it, I upload it. Now if I go back to my code, and I can see that a folder uploads was generated, and in here I can see the resume that I uploaded. Now this can reach to a bucket or to any one of your HR reps' email or something, and probably they're not gonna be so security focused or trained, and they might as well just blindly execute it, and their computer is gonna be in danger. How can we start preventing this from happening? A developer could think he can create a whitelist of allowed extensions, and if the uploaded file is not a .pdf, .doc, or .docx, then we're going to return a bad request. And that seems like a good idea. Let me delete this file. Back to our app. Here I have it. And when I hit upload, extension not allowed. Great, awesome. But what if the malicious user has some knowledge of penetration testing? Well, what could he do? In here, I'm going to open burp, and I'm going to open the integrated browser. I'm going to navigate to my app through burp, not through a regular browser. Now, if I go to burp suite and I turn intercept on, go back to my app, I'm going to choose a file, I'm gonna choose my virus, open it, and I'm gonna upload it. The request is gonna be hanging because it got intercepted on burp. Let me see what I have. In my request, I can see that the file name is resume.app.zip. What if I change the file extension to .pdf and forward the request? All good, intercept is off, back to the page, uploaded. Now back to my app, I can see that it arrived. Awesome, I'm gonna delete it. Knowing that a malicious user can spoof the file's extension name, what else could a developer do? The developer can also check for the MIME type and have a whitelist of allowed MIME types. Now, even if the malicious user spoofed the file's name, still, he cannot spoof the MIME type, right? Let me go back to my app and try. Get ready to intercept the request on burp and send it. Now, again, in here I have the file name, then I'm gonna change it to PDF. I'm gonna forward the request. And on my browser, is everything okay? No, MIME type not allowed. So what can I do? Let me try again. Intercept the request on burp and send it. Change the file name to .pdf. And now on the content type, application/zip, I'm going to change it to application/pdf. Forward the request. And it worked. I have it in here on my app. Now, there's a check that we haven't tried. The developers can also check the magic number of the file being uploaded. Using this logic, we're actually going to be able to check if the file is what it is saying that it is. Meaning that if the extension of the file is .pdf, but the file is not actually a PDF file, we're going to return false. Let me try again. Back to my app. I'm going to upload the same file on burp. I'm going to intercept the request. Upload it. Now on burp, I'm going to change the file name to .pdf and the MIME type to PDF. I'm going to forward the request. All done. And I got a file signature mismatch. My backend could use this logic to successfully realize that someone tried to spoof the file's extension and the MIME type. So that's how you can prevent arbitrary file uploads to your apps. The best thing that you can do is to validate the magic number. A malicious user can spoof the file's name, the MIME type, the length, and remember, the front end is not part of your security framework. It would also be valid to scan every single uploaded file with an antivirus, EDR, check its hash on VirusTotal or any other tool.